Hi Aquarius, it's Lisa from Soul Searcher Tarot, and I'm here to do your April 2019 mid-month reading. So roughly from like the 15th to the 30th. Hope everybody's doing well. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for giving me a try. And if you've been here before, I really do appreciate the support. It means a lot. If the reading resonates with you, if you can give me a thumbs up, a like, a share. If you want to write a comment, I would love to hear from you. Okay. One more shuffle and we will go. All right. Okay. All right, Spirit, what can we tell Aquarius for mid-month of April? Starts off first with the Hierophant. He popped out in the reverse. When he's in the reverse, he's like rebellious. He wants to go a different way or do new approaches. So it's very possible. Now, I don't know if it's you. We'll have to get more cards to find out. If it's your energy or somebody else you know's energy. But somebody wants to do something different. Okay? Then you got the Five of Swords. And this is like, it's actually kind of a battle. It's a win at all costs. And you're like, yeah. See, like you got these two guys walking away and you're holding their swords and your own sword. So you have a win at all costs and, you know, like unbridled ambition. So whatever you wanted to do, you really wanted to win. Now, I don't know if this is because of the Hierophant wanting to go another way or his rebellion, or if you were using his rebellion to win your point on this, whatever this is. Okay. Now you got the Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles in reverse. And this is actually a recovery. You're kind of like, whatever was going on, you're over it. So you are actually over anything that might have been happening. All right. Okay, then you have the King of Swords energy. Now, this could be you, all right? Or it could be somebody you know, but he is an air energy, and they are like, they're Aquarius, Gemini, or Libras. So, it's possible this is you, all right? And he's firm but fair, all right? He's a really, really strong energy. Okay, now you have the Moonlight. The Moon card. The Moon came up, and it's in the reverse, but it's a lack of illumination. You're not seeing something as clearly as you could have seen it in the sunlight. And it's in the reverse, it's really, really lack of illumination. You know, it's not even like a little bit lit up. You're not seeing something at all. All right, now you got the Page of Swords. He came up in reverse too, and he is a completely, when he wants to be in, he's an unformed idea. You have not a really clue. He's new. He's a very new idea, but he's unformed. He doesn't have any. But when he's in reverse, he's a mischievous, unformed idea. So he doesn't even really have any grounding. He just kind of like, he's scattered. So he's not focusing anything right now. And that's probably why the Moon's here, because you can't see what your idea is. You're actually not seeing it. Now you have the Magician, and this is the creator, all right? So the Magician is going to bring out anything that you wanted to create or anything you were trying to build up. So he's the energy that's going to bring that out. So if you have him with your Page of Swords, it's actually, he's the one that would be able to flip him up and make him be able to put his idea out to where it's supposed to be. Not in the literal sense, but you know what I mean. So you might be able to get that energy and say, okay, well, I know what to do now. Because you weren't able to see something, and you had the Page of Swords, and he's all scatterbrained, and he's not figuring it. Let's see. Okay, now you have the Four of Swords. And this is it came up in the reverse, and this in the reverse is like your burnout or stress. You've pretty much, you're stressed out about something. What goes here? What goes on? I'm going to see if I can clarify this right now while I have it, because why is Aquarius stressed? Why the Four of Swords? Why the Four of Swords in reverse? Oops. The Four of Swords in reverse. Spirit, can you tell me why the Four of Swords is in reverse? All right, well, you got the Hangman. And the Hangman is you taking a break and looking at something in a totally different perspective. So you need to stop and think about it and look at it in a different way. So, okay, because you're stressed out, so you need to take on a different perspective to be able to find out why what you wanted to work is not working for you. Can you clarify the Page of Swords, Spirit? Please clarify the Page of Swords. It's in reverse. Can you let me know why this is in reverse, please? Why is he in reverse? Why is the Page of Swords in reverse? Come on. Whoop. All right. Now this is being frugal and trying to be conservative and secure. You're trying to hold on to something. So if the Page of Swords was all scatterbrained and he was so unformed and mischievous, maybe you've got the idea that you wanted to rein him in a little bit and hold on to what you have and to be more secure and conservative so you weren't wasting anything when you were trying to make this new creation happen. All right? So then when those energies kicked, you got stressed out, you got burned out, but then you decided to look in a different perspective and to see where that would take you. So let's see where that takes you. All right, you got the Justice card. And she is balance. Justice is all about having a balance, okay? So you're going to have a balance through logic, all right? So it's not an emotional thing. It's not, something that's going to weigh on your heart, but you're going to be very logical. This logic comes in, and it comes in right underneath your Page of Swords, and I think she's going to be balancing him out too. So she's got the Four of Pentacles and the Justice balancing out this Page of Swords. All right, so what else? All right, you got the Page of Pentacles, and he's going to be a new start and opportunities for like monetary growth or... All right, and now you have the Five of Wands, and the Five of Wands came up in reverse. You see this? And the Five of Wands in reverse is avoiding conflict. You're respecting differences, and you're not trying to... you're just not trying to you're not trying to get into it with anybody, all right? So maybe you had if I start over, you got the Hierophant. He's got new approaches coming on, all right? He wants to do something very differently. He's feeling rebellious. The Five of Swords is when you were kind of you're winning at all costs. You're not changing your mind. You're not changing how you feel about something. And then when you got the Five of Pentacles in reverse, this was you saying, all right, well, I'm feeling good about it. I've recovered. It's all good. So that whole situation worked out for you. Now you got the King of Swords, and he's fair and firm, all right? And he's a good energy. He's stable. He's strong. And he's going to be able to lead you to where you need to go. And it could have been your energy. But then you had some secrets going on. There were some things going, and not secrets as in, no, it's not that. Things that you couldn't see you couldn't see it the way it needed to be seen. Like you couldn't make your ideas form because there were some things that just weren't clear. All right. Then you got the Four of Pentacles on top of here. And I think he was just saying, okay, well, let's just hold on to everything that we have right now. Because I don't want to waste anything. I don't want to, like, just, be kind of scattered like that page. So you wanted to be frugal and just hold on to everything until you know what you're doing. Because the Magician's here and he's waiting to help you create, but we're not sure what we're creating yet. So you needed to take a pause, but that you were also very stressed. You were burnt out and you were stressed and you're like not feeling like you could do it because you were overdone. All right. So you decided to stop and say, let me just look at it in another way. I need another perspective. So you went and did that. And then you got the Justice. And then she's going to be balanced through logic. And whatever else was going on here, she's able to balance it. And then you got the Page of Pentacles. And this one is like, all right, we could start off with our small beginnings. Let's start with small beginnings. And you're saying, I don't want to do any kind of conflict. I'm not trying to get into any fights. I'm just going to do what I want to do. And I don't want to fight about it. All right, so let's see. Okay, and the next card that came up was the Two of Cups. Now this is possibly romantic or it could be platonic. It's just a new unity between you and somebody else that you feel very connected with. Somebody who's, you want to have by your side, you want to have involved in things. And again, it could be a romance, or it could just be like maybe a partnership possibly. Maybe it's something that you were getting involved in. All right, let me just see if I can get, let's see. Spirit, can you clarify the moon in reverse, please? Can you please clarify the moon in reverse? Moon in reverse. Can you tell me about the moon in reverse? Because I do feel like this is what was holding you up and causing you the stress. Because something was going on you couldn't see. You couldn't see what you were trying to do. What you were trying to manifest. Alright, now you did get the Hermit. The Hermit, and he came up in reverse. And when he's in reverse, he's kind of like, he lost his way. He's not kind of isolated. He has lost his way. He can't find his way. So that would explain why you got the moon and then the Hermit being in reverse and he couldn't find his way. But then the Four of Pentacles guy says, all right, let's just take this in. Let's just like hold on to this. One step, hold it. And we're going to wait and see what happens. So then you were feeling kind of stressed, but you've got this new perspective. And you're like, let me just look. So when justice comes out, and it's almost like justice prevails, things start looking better. You got your Page of Pentacles, and you're going to have that new beginning. You're not going to get in fight with anybody. You have this new union going on with a friend or a relationship. And let's see if I can get a couple more cards for you, just to see if I can give you any advice about where you should go with this, because I still think you have unfinished business. All right, the Ace of Wands came out. And the Ace of Wands is creation, inspiration, and a desire to grow something, to do something. So you have that desire back. Because at one point you were burnt out and you were feeling like you didn't want any parts of it. And you were stressed. Well, now you wanted to have it. All right? And then the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Swords came out. And she's like a very good, strong energy. She's not going to use her heart. She's going to use all logic. Like not she doesn't have emotions, but she's definitely going to use a lot of logic. This could be somebody that in your environment. This could be your energy, but somebody in your environment. And now we have this, and it didn't come out right next to it, but we have the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So if this is a new union, that's very possibly when you have like the King and Queen in one, like together in one reading, and especially of the same, of the same element, this could possibly be this new beginning in this unity. Okay? Not definitely, but possibly. All right, let me get one more card, because I feel like Still something I need to know about this. All right, Aquarius, April, mid-April. All right, we got the Two of Pentacles. And this is this is like you prioritizing and balancing. All right, so you're prioritizing and balancing whatever's going on here. And right under that was the Knight of Pentacles. So I think whatever this is, whatever this new creation is that you want to do, it's really going to work for you. Yeah, it seems like it is going to work. You have all these good energies coming in, but you just have to get your head around it after the moon and this little mischievous energy over here, all right? And once all that happens and you're stressed, but then you find the new perspective, things are really, really going to start moving good for you, moving really fast for you. I would love to know if this is going to be a new relationship. So if this resonates with you, and it is, could you do me a favor and leave me a comment? I would love to know that. And other than that, hopefully, if it resonates, you can leave me a like, a share, subscribe, a comment. And I will see you in May, all right? Have a great rest of your April. And thank you for joining me. Good night.